everyone to a new YouTube video here on my channel. Today we have a classic blue-white control, or we call it in our stream Gandalf decks with the beard. And yeah, I have to say, maybe it's not your cup of tea, it is my cup of tea. I like control decks. Sometimes it's just really funny to go over the top and like destroy and counter and these kind of things. And especially in this deck where you can play many big spells. That I really enjoy, and like just playing these powerful spells, probably from the Reclamation days, but I enjoy it and I hope you do too, so definitely check this out. It was super fun, and yeah, that's it. So this is the deck we're gonna play today. It's the blue-white control list. This is post-stream, so we changed a lot of cards, and I think this is the final version with one thing we could change, and I will talk about this later on. So the main goal of this deck is to win the game with your powerful spell, drag the game out, counter, remove, you know how it is, we're a control deck. And we win with one card, and that's White Sun's Twilight, which is a 2-white and X. You gain X life, create X 1/1 colorless Phyrexia Might artifact creature tokens. They are 1/1 and they cannot block, and they also have Toxic 1. And if X is 5 or more, we also gain life, and we destroy all creatures. This is like gain life, create the wincon, and remove the board, so, or at least the creature. So this is a really powerful card, and of course it will cost a lot, but we also play another card from the new set, which is Mindsplice Apparatus, which is a 4-mana artifact, flash, and at the beginning of our upkeep we can put an oil count. There is an oil counter on Mindsplice Apparatus, and instances sorceries cost 1 less for each oil counter. So there's a scenario where this card could have like 5 oil counters, and this would only cost 2 white to get the benefit of destroy all. Really powerful. Of course, this goes also well with our auto sweepers with Depopulate. 4 mana, each player who controls a multicolor creature draws a card, then destroy all, and also with Farewell, which is 6 mana, sorcery spell, choose 1 or more, exile all artifacts, exile all creatures, enchantments, and graveyards. So these are our board vibes here. We also have some spot removal in March of the Otherworldly Light, which has X2, so this can also be really nice with Apparatus. And yeah, as an additional cost to cast this spell, we can remove white cards from our hand, and the spell costs 2 less, and we can exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment with mana value X or less. So those are the removal spell. Then we have the counters. We have Syncopate, which is a blue and an X as well. We can counter target spell unless it's controller base X. If that spell is countered this way, exile it. And I think all these exile effects are actually really good, because there's many cards that come back from the graveyard, so we do like these things. We have a 1 of Negate here, 2 mana, counter target non-creature spell. We have 2 Dissipate here, 3 mana, counter spell. It's just counter spell, it gets exiled, pretty simple. Then we have 3 Devious Cover-Up. It's an expensive counter, it's a 4 mana counter where we also counter an exile. But on top of that, we can shuffle up to 4 cards from our graveyard into the library, which obviously is really nice because we only have 1 wincon. And we technically have another one, I will show you this, it's the Mirrex, but yeah, so this is the way we're gonna do it, and yeah, really nice. And to make this going, we also have some draw spells. We have here 4 Union of the Third Path. You think that's a limited card, but actually this card is really good in this deck. It surprised me how many times it's actually won us the game, or made us to go to a point where we could do whatever we want. 3 mana, we draw a card, and then we gain life equal to the number of cards in our hand. And we're a control deck, we have a lot of cards in our hand. Of course, we try to hit our lands every turn, but still, it's really nice. We play 2 Silver Scrutiny, 2 blue and X, sorcery. This becomes an instant spell if X is free, and we draw for X, for each mana we spend on X, a card. Really nice, of course, also with the apparatus here. I mean, you see what you can do here. You can pay 2. If this has 5 and you draw 5 cards for 2 mana, which is absolutely massive. And here we have Memory Deluge, which is 4 mana. We can look at the top X card of our library, and X is the mana spent to cast this spell. So this is a bit tricky with Apparatus, right? But yeah, we take 2 of them in our hand, and if Apparatus is 2 or higher, we can only look at the top, so it's 2 mana, draw 2. But we play this card, and I could see why we play 3 here and 3 here, but we play this card because it's a card that we can use twice. A card that we can use twice because we really want to find those cards, and it has Flashback 7, and we can also pay only 2 if this has 5, but sometimes you play Flashback 4, which is still nice, and you can use another Memory Deluge, depending on how many counters we have here. If you want to go 3/3, go ahead, it's fine, but for me this card paid off a lot. Land-based, we have the Eiganjo here, we have Otawara here, the classic lands here. And we play 1 Blaststone to get rid of, like, against mono red for the 1/1s. They are really annoying. Field of Ruin, many decks are greedy with the lands, so it's nice there. And on top of that, we want to get rid of the lands that can attack. And Mirrex, we just go control deck usually, so just making these creature tokens is also really nice. Of course, they cannot block, but we can pressure and attack Planeswalker as well, don't forget that. So this is the main deck here. Then let's have a look at the sideboard. We play 3 Skrelv Hive against the control matchups, 2 mana enchantment. At the beginning of our upkeep, we lose a life, but we also create a Phyrexian Might artifact with also a toxic one and cannot block. And Corrupted, as long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counter creature, we control have lifelink, which is quite good in certain matchups, especially with Twilight. Then we have 1 Disdainful Stroke, just a auto counter that can be nice in certain situations. Negate, also against control or if we really need to protect our spells. 1 extra Farewell, we play Destroy Evil, 2 mana, destroy an enchantment or a creature with toughness 4 or greater. We just play 1, it's also niche. We have 2 Fateful Absence here. This is mainly for the Planeswalkers because the Planeswalkers are the hardest to get rid of, so we use Fateful Absence here, 2 mana, instant, destroy a creature or Planeswalker, they investigate. We play the Hears here, mainly to, against deck they play with Graveyard, maybe mono blue. And Temporary Lockdown, this is a really good exile effect against deck like mono red and like the super fast decks. When they're really fast, we definitely want to have 3 mana board wipe. It's not a real board wipe, but it's 3 mana enchantment when it comes into the game. Then each permanent with mana value 2 or less leaves the battlefield. Of course, this hits also other cards like Bank Busters and stuff. So versatile card. But yeah, this is the main deck, and definitely let me know what we could change here. I personally like this list like this, and we had a lot of success with this on stream. So check out my Twitch. You can look it up in the description. Super cool deck. When I shot the video, the land base was not perfect. So the games you're going to see are with the other land base, but this is the deck. So I think it's still okay, and we still have good games. So yeah, enjoy the games. Like, subscribe, and all that stuff, you know, the good stuff. I have a Discord, you can join there. We have over 500 people there. We share deck lists, we talk about stuff. And I'm always curious to see your deck list. What is your ideas? Let me know in our Discord. And yeah, I would say we just jump to the games. Enjoy. Yeah, it's fine. I wish we had a card draw, but we have removal. Removal and counter early on is decent. It is decent. An apparatus would be nice too. Okay, it's a bit of an aggressive deck over there. They could have potential Taiwan there. But let's see. This one grows fast, so 1 damage is okay. Okay, so now you can union if you want to. Like, as long as this one is just this small, so like this is more of a problem, right? Because this one has potential to grow fast, to give them cards. So I'll probably let this go through and we get some life there. So now definitely should have played this, but we're still good in the life sector. So I'm gonna draw a card here. We found something decent here. So this is where we can think of taking the 5 damage, which I think is better now. Oh well. How much damage do we want to take, right? 3, 2. I think we end the turn here. Like, we're still on 23. So they know now that we have something. Okay, yeah, this one is a bit more annoying. So yeah, we have to let this go through. We take the 6 here, and then we just depopulate. We give them a card draw here, which is okay. We give them actually 2 card draws, but I think going 17 and just using Deluge here is kind of better. and we want to land. Okay. So here we are forced to do it. And then if we can, we try to play Apparatus. I mean, we still go for... Yeah, I mean, sure, go ahead. So soon we have board wipe again. And that is totally fine. If you count here, board wipe and the Mindsplice Apparatus. So we cool. Cool. This one is annoying. This one actually is annoying. So this one I don't think we want them to draw even more cards. So yeah, I wish I could have played this, but cannot have everything. We take the 5 here. We gain some life anyways. Okay. Draw your cards. If they play another creature, you're good. Get an extra value. Playing like that is definitely not the worst. So here, solid 5, which cleans the board, gives us the tokens, gives us 5 life, and now they have to deal with the toxicness of control. Okay, sure, they have the board again. What do you want to do, right? Interesting hand here. So many options, way too many. They cannot block. So here I think we just take the wind off. I mean, when this happens, you basically know what's gonna happen. So I think since they are so low on cards, we can definitely go for another board wipe. Now we have 6, and now back on 23. We didn't even use the Mindsplice Apparatus here, this is just pure control. Like, at this point it's so hard to do anything. And yeah, I mean, we just draw cards and cards, stroking beard as usual. Cut down, that's kinda cute. We do not want to show the Mindsplice Apparatus here, because yeah, we do not want to show that, so they don't put in too much removal for that card. We know it's an aggressive deck over there, right? So it looks like a rock type of deck, so we're gonna face a lot of duresses here as well. And the deck is quite fast. So temporary lockdown against this deck is not too good. We definitely go with these here. These are good removal spells. You could add another Farewell. You don't go with a Negate here. You don't need too many co-ops. I mean, the counters, these are fine because we can counter everything. And Farewell is fine, but it's still expensive, right? So we need one more cut. We could go with a cut on the Farewell here, because that deck doesn't have like cards. I mean, they could, right? But this looks like a, I don't know, like a rock type of deck, like a value. So I think we just run it like this. You keep one Farewell, we never know, right? But I'm pretty sure we're gonna face 4 duresses here. And yeah, we're gonna feel them. But we have a lot of board wipes, and that's not easy for them. It's okay, we can lay down the arms here to deal with this. Which we 100% play. We would play 100%. So it's an interesting situation here, right? So if they take the lay down the arm, they can keep attacking with the adaptive. If they take this, if they take a counter, okay. They also take away the union, because the union will give us a lot of life. It's not that easy decision there. so this one goes away. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Here. So they know right now that we do not have a counter, but we're gonna draw a card here. Archery is a good card. Play lots of removals, so we just need to find them, right? Taking a lot of damage here. We definitely have to Deluge. Go for board wipe. They could play Tywar, which makes it a bit more annoying, but we have to go and draw a card. You. Dangerous, actually dangerous. If they have a protection spell, it's not going to be fun. Not one of these cards is actually good right now. Mindsplice is too slow here. Probably this one. Yeah, we're in a pickle here. Definitely in a pickle. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. We have to draw cards now and hopefully we can counter something small. But we have to play it. And then we need to top deck. God damn it. A hard situation. We do play a lot of board wipes though, and we didn't find one yet, but so there's a lot of cards you can draw. We have a lot of draw spells here, so they'll probably get rid of one of them. Going 5, so find it on it, not Farewell would be the top deck. We only have one though. Would be the top deck. Of course, Arbor decks always, or like mid-range Arbor decks, they're definitely strong on the play. That is for sure. Maybe we could play the 3 mana enchantment, but it doesn't hit Glissa. It hits this one and it hits this one. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of damage. So can we draw it? Are we good gamers? How good are we? We're really good gamers. I think our gaming level is really high here. Like that is, I feel really sorry for this one. If they have Tywar, we actually drew that card. Like out of all the cards we drew it. I mean, we were kind of deep in the deck, right? So, and then we drew this one, which is even like, okay, guys, this is how you play Magic. I just want to show you, this is how you play Magic. You draw the cards you need. This is how the Magic players play the game. Okay, sure. It's not cool, but this is how usually Magic play the game. Gonna draw 4 here. And then we're gonna get a lot of life. Okay. So 6. It's not even needed, but you have to deal with a lot of tokens here. We won the game. Yeah, I mean, I have to say, the second game was definitely lucky, but this is how you play the game. So yeah, next one. I have to mulligan this hand. This we can keep. 2 lands is too risky there, like way too risky. If we draw a land, it's okay, but you know how many times this happened that you don't draw a land? You know what I mean? Then you know what I mean. So, let's see. Kazam. Soldiers. Okay, soldier it is. I mean, it's really solid Depopulate here. We have a lot of board wipes, so we have life gain in our hand too. It's another board wipe, so we definitely go with Union and then maybe Depopulate already. They play a dangerous one. They don't play the dangerous ones now. We take the 4. Okay, we got life. So far we will not depopulate, we will use the 2 card draws here. If there's like a really dangerous one, this is a really dangerous one. This one we don't want. They could still play another one. That one definitely not something we want. Here we're gonna do it because the officers are kind of annoying. And we had to exile. This one got exiled, so it's fine. We have Farewell here. If they only play like one creature, we're just gonna draw a full hand. And now we have 2 Farewells in our hands. Which we're gonna use to stabilize here. Go 9. I mean, if we draw Sun, we use the Sun, but we cannot because we don't have an untapped land. We have found one here. All creatures and all graveyards. So we get rid of this one after here. We're still on 9. Which is totally fine. Get another one. But that's the last one. Okay. I think we can take one more hit and then we go with this one. I think it's probably Mindsplice with, we take 5 damage here, right? They have the land. They don't have any rush creatures, so we have a lot of life gainers in our deck, which we didn't draw. But yeah, the rest that comes in we will just counter. And it will be cheap to counter. So here, just do nothing. Just do nothing. This is the spot, right? We have 4 life, which is completely fine. Life is a resource. So 2 mana, I think that's fine. Getting that land draw. 4 mana Deluge seems good too. So yeah, that's an annoying land. But we get life, so life. This is good for the land. I would like to have a lot of life again. So at this point it's just, this is complete control here, right? Like there's not much you can do. 4, so we pay 6, huh? 10. And have a counter up. Basically 2 counters. We have March if they use the land there. Okay, that seems good. We counter this one, you. And I mean, they don't die in one turn, but I mean, how do they want to deal with like a million, right? Take this in the library. Yeah, so that's basically what we do here, just controlling the game. Really nice. So we get rid of the land when they do it. I respect them for going through like to the end, that's really cool for me. And they could have tokens there, right? Got it? Okay, so it's soldiers, right? Aggressive. Pure aggression. 3 temporals. This lay on arms, easy. Minus negate. Syncopate can stay. Dissipate, too expensive. Co-op, too expensive. Yeah, I think this is probably it. We can keep 1 co-op though. Probably not even the co-op. Probably keep this one over it. Toughness 4 greater against these type of decks. It can happen, but it takes a while. I could see this one over the co-op, so literally just go board wipe tribal here. It's probably the play. We have now 3 additional 3 mana board wipes that take the lowest, the mana value 2 out, and we have a 4 well. So probably go like this. Seems like a good plan. And yeah, I mean the games usually take a while, but you need to use your life as a resource, and yeah, that helps a lot. That definitely helps a lot. Definitely take the life as a resource, which is not easy sometimes, right? You also need to find the cards. Like in game 1, in the first game we played today, we drew really lucky. I mean, I always like these type of decks, and I know many don't like it, but people know me for these type of decks. So this is why we are playing these type of decks now. So yeah, let's go. Stroking the beard, now I forgot it. And if you're female, stroke your hair. It works too. That's the way we do it. That's the Gandalf way. For people who don't know why I'm saying Gandalf, it's because, as you know, I'm first and foremost a Twitch streamer. And back in the days when me and Crookies played games, we always used the term Gandalf for like control decks, where you destroy and draw cards. This could be too slow. I need something to remove early. I think it's like this. Potential counter too, which is nice. I mean, I put back a land because this helps us to find more cards in the end. But yeah, I mean, it could screw us, right? It could literally screw us. But if they don't play anything, then sure. That's fine by me. That is totally fine by me. The land is annoying. Oof. So 2 draws and we need to find the land. They probably have the flasher here. 2 white soldier creatures. So we stop this, they have to tap out to play something. It's really risky, but they probably have Spell Pierce or something. So we go with Syncopate here. So this was also a Spell Pierce check. If they get rid of a Spell Pierce now, it's already nice. Okay. Spell Pierce check. Done. Now will it bite me to return the land there? Do they have a second Spell Pierce is the question now. That is the main question. They need to have a second Spell Piece here, right? Okay, they need to draw a card, huh? Okay, Loki bites us. It does bite us now. Because this would have been an amazing spot to depopulate. They have Spell Pierce, that's it. Even if, I mean, they could have used Spell Pierce before too. So. It feels like they try to find counter. Like, I mean, this is a really good card, right? They attack, make token, and then they can draw a card. This card is absolutely gas as a soldier deck. There's a stop, but it could also be this. That is... it's interesting. I mean, sure, they'd redraw a lot of cards here. They get 2 draws, but we can actually get rid of the board, which is super nice. As long as we keep hitting these lands, we're happy. We have to do this here. Obviously, they're going to draw another card, but... We have 4 cards, they have 4 cards. We are console deck, they're an Adarkar deck, so we have 22 life. So in this position I still think it's okay. I mean, sure they have the tokens, but what do you want to do? These lands are annoying though. We do have a March in our hand though. Yeah, let's see how long we can use our life to survive here. They are thinking maybe of using a land here just to make more pressure. Or using that land. They tapped out. That makes sense. Okay, I mean you just get lands here, which is better than nothing, but... If they do the same again, we go already on 10. It's not good. And now they have a land there, which is a problem. We need to get rid of one. They have no Spell Pierce. It's good. That's good for us. 12 is okay. With 12 we can live. It's a bit awkward because everything gets cheaper again. But I shouldn't, maybe I should have played it enchant because they have the card that kills it. But if they do so, we still have to depopulate, right? Which maybe is also good there. Interesting. It is damage. These lands are a problem. We go on 6, then we go even lower. So now we need to find the card that actually gives us life gain. We can Depopulate once here. A March would have been really nice. So yeah, it's about finding the card next turn. Sadly. They can use their lands, so we need to get life. Need to get the life. You just need to find that part. Then we get a lot of life. Okay, at least we only take 2 damage. Okay, they keep 4 mana open. It's really interesting. What do they have? I mean, I have to go. I start with this. And maybe they have a counter, and then if they have one, we have to fish for our own counter. I mean, we have 5 mana open, 2 cards. If we survive, we will go with this one. Just to make sure that we get life. How much mana do they have? Is this a soldier? Assembly worker. We go into... I mean, they can counter this if they want to. You spell another one on cheap, right? Okay, so that's the counter they used. We didn't find it. Whew. That's not good. Okay, we found it. So we have 3, which is 3 and 7, huh? 2, 5. So we get 5 life here. Makes us on 7. They can still attack with the lands there, but we found the card we needed. And now we get a lot of life next turn. So they have to finish us this turn, or it's just almost impossible, I think. Especially for laydown. We take damage, but we managed to get through the situation. So I'm happy about that. Okay, sure. I welcome you. That will just die. 4, then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so this is 13. And now we're on 16 life and we have 13 1/1 tokens. And we managed. Whew. We managed. It's not an easy game though. They have 4 toxic. I don't think there's a... I mean, if they play this one, I would be shocked, but... Yeah. I would be shocked. Now we attack. Good game. Get a flash card. Sure. I give them every block they have. They can go for it. Sure. can do everything. 2 mana here, it's just Apparatus is a super fun card to play. A super fun card to play, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoy this type of decks. I know it's not for everyone, but I really do enjoy it. GG. 1. Okay, this went really well. I had a lot of fun with the list, and also on stream it was super fun to play this. Each game feels like we get so much like value, especially all these decks that grind right now, like mono white, the mid-range decks. They have a really hard time against the control list because aggro is not there anymore, and usually the problem with control was there's not enough value to get because all the mid-range cards like Fable and all these cards are way too strong. But I think now with Apparatus, chaining huge spells back to back gives maybe a chance to control lists again, and this is what we went with, and I had a lot of fun. If you also had fun, please subscribe and follow, and yeah, come say hi on Twitch if you're not already on Twitch, or just say hi in Discord. Everything you find in the description below. So thanks for watching, and always let me know if you watched it, and wish you all a wonderful night, day, or wherever you are. Enjoy. Bye.